Please give a big hand for Black Sabbath! All right, first question.
It's been 40 years since you played California Jam. Will you ever release it? It's been 40 years since you played California Jam. Will you release it on DVD?
I don't know.
No? The entire gig on DVD. Will you release that concert?
No, you can watch it on YouTube.
Hi, Gosha from Supertonic. DESEEN was your first album in many years, an album that many didn't dare to hope for. Now that you brought the hope back, I'm wondering if we can hope for even more new music.
Very possible.
You never know.
Hi, I'm Paul from Classic Rock Russia. During your last concert in Moscow, at the end of the show, instead of the technical ecstasy, you had some kind of a technical problem. So was it the very first show, pardon me if I'm wrong, very first show of Black Sabbath where you haven't played Paranoid ever?
I don't know. It's probably one of the very few times that we haven't, but it wasn't our fault because it was the computer, the hard disk in the PA system went down.
Yeah, the PA just went off.
You can't just replace it, you have to reboot the whole system, and it takes 24 hours.
We were all ready to go on, and then suddenly it went off.
Martin from Crank It Up magazine. What does the future hold for Black Sabbath after this tour?
We haven't really discussed it. It's possible we're going to be another album. We haven't really sat down and decided what we're going to do yet. We just want to finish this tour and spend it all.
Hi, Max from Italy. I would like to know your opinion about Rick Rubin's production and if there will be a new album, I think that we all hope. I would like to know if Rick Rubin will be involved in production. Thank you.
It was to a point, yeah. I mean, he was involved. He wasn't involved with the writing and such, but more on the technical side. But yeah, I mean, it worked. You know, it worked together. And we don't know yet about what we're going to do in the future. We haven't talked about it.
Hello, my name is Francis from Free Radio Berlin, and I was gonna ask, what was the last song you wrote together as a band, and how was that, and what was the song about, and yeah.
The last song that we wrote together was Zeitgeist, and it was about Zeitgeist.
Further questions?
Hi, my name is Philip from Germany. I saw you guys perform last year in Dortmund, and I must say it was an amazing show. So, especially to Ozzy, what's your recipe to stay in such good shape these days?
I've got a wife that's friends and also have to try stuff.
Do you mean we're out of shape then?
Question? Are we already done?
Hi, I'm Axel from Black Squid Inc. Mr. Osborne, which is your favorite song to sing live and why?
Oh, Paranoid is one of the ones I've throughout my solo career, only Black Sabbath, I've enjoyed doing it. I never get tired of singing Paranoid.
Alright. All right. Isn't it? One more question.
There seems to be almost a revival on occult hard rock going on in the world with bands like Orchid and Graveyard. Is there any of these bands that you're like in particular?
Oh, listen to them. I find that if I like to listen to other heavy rock band, it comes out in my music, you know, so I just have to try to do my own thing, you know, with guys with Sabbath.
All right. Last question.
Hi guys, it's Christos from Brockhart, Greece. I would like to ask, how much time do you spend on the rehearsals when it's about the show, what we see on stage? And what do you do on them?
Before we do a tour, you mean?
Yeah. About the tour. The show we see on the tour, of course.
It depends really. It depends if we're going to change the show, how much time we spend on it. So sometimes it's a few days or a week. 3 days normally.
Thank you very much for coming to the press conference, guys.
That was very fast. Yes.